99X and the Morning X. It's Barnes and Leslie into a new month, which means we have some streaming picks. It is so hard to keep up with everything going on. I have one whole wall of my office dedicated to a streaming calendar. I make myself notes about new things to watch. I'm that into it. And I will say right now, my TV is struggling a little bit. I mean, there's just...
Why? Because right now, all these new things are starting.
Some I don't think are very good. We'll get into our official picks, but what are a couple things you're watching right now?
Well, I texted you over the weekend. I was sort of on a true crime weekend. I finally watched the Gabby Petito
heartbreaking
3-part series, which is completely heartbreaking on Netflix. And then I watched the one on Hulu for Helena Hutchins about Rust. And I'm glad it was all about her. You know, paying tribute to her, but watch both of those over the weekend.
It's fascinating. Fascinating. A couple of the ones, what I'm saying about there's nothing to watch, there are a lot of things, but I feel like it's getting real thin. And some of them, I will bail. If it's not...
You are a bailer.
I will bail. And the one I bailed on, that new Nicole Kidman, Holland, I thought that sucked so badly.
The reviews are not good. I'm going to watch it because I like Nicole. But
choke me.
It was really bad.
I wanted to get into it. It's a movie, not a series. And I gave it 10 minutes. Nada. I did watch Paul American, which is the Jake and Logan Paul. It dropped early on Max. I don't know why early. But you know what? As much as I like those guys and as much as I think they're smart, it just was eh.
It was eh.
Yeah, it's there's nothing new there,
Here's two new ones. You should watch Mobland that just dropped. Okay, on Paramount Plus.
Yep.
That's one with Pierce Brosnan, Tom Hardy, and Helen Mirren. Also, I am definitely going to watch The Studio with Seth Rogen. On Apple TV, Seth Rogen, Catherine O'Hara.
I started it. I could not get into it.
I heard it was great, and the cast is unreal. The cast is unbelievable.
I know, but we saw that with the Pop-Tart movie. You can only get so far with all these cameos. I just didn't care for it. I may give it a little more
I'll
time.
report back.
I struggle. But these right here are our official picks, streaming picks for April.
This one's already out. Mid-Century Modern on Hulu. This is from the creators of Will and Grace. Max Muchnick, David Cohen, and of course Ryan Murphy. Director James Burrows. It's a comedy about a chosen family. All right, you've got Nathan Lane, Matt Bomber, as well as Nathan Lane.
Struggle.
What?
I struggle with Nathan Lane, but go ahead.
Nathan Lee Graham, Linda Lavin. It follows three gay best friends who are, after an unexpected death, they decide to embrace their golden years together in Palm Springs, where the wealthiest ones live, of course, with his mother.
Welcome, boys.
I always forget how big this place is.
Go, pick a bedroom, just not the one that smells like Nivea and disapproval, because that's my mother's.
I'm just saying it's been a minute since we've been out in the wild, so it might take some time.
It might, but that's okay. We have all weekend to find somebody.
See you back at the house. Like a white man hailing a cab.
Hear me out. We're alone. We never see each other.
We FaceTime every night.
I use a filter. It's barely even me. You'll both move in here. Let's be together while we still can. Like a family. This is a big change. Don't you have any advice for me?
Oh, sweetheart. Your father and I raised a confident man who takes a bite out of life.
Then why'd you name me Bunny?
You are so hot.
You know I'm gay, right?
Isn't that just a word?
Read 'em and weep. A straight, I'll win.
Not at this table. In this house, a straight is the worst hand you can get.
I mean, sitcoms are dead, Fram. I think they're dead.
If it is from the creators of Will and Grace, I'll give it grace. It's called Mid-Century Modern. It's on Hulu.
Those are just all the obvious low-hanging jokes.
Great cast, though. Think about it.
Yeah, here I am dissing our official streaming picks. That's Leslie's.
Thank you.
We have our own.
What do you have?
Well, here's one. Pulse. I don't know if you've seen the talk about this one yet. While the staff of Miami's busiest level 1 trauma center navigates medical emergencies, there's a young ER doctor, Danny Sims, unexpectedly promoted to chief resident. Danny amidst the fallout as a girl of her own provocative romantic relationship. This stars Jack Bannon, Jesse T. Usher, and Jesse Yates. It does have very much of a feel of every single one of those shows you can think of, the hospital shows.
I love all those ER type shows. I really do.
But with slicker production. See what you think. Starts April 3rd on Netflix. Pulse.
Hey.
I don't want to get chief because we're sleeping together.
Oh, boy.
It's not fair.
You're panicking?
Of course I am panicking.
You wanted this.
Oh, God. Sorry.
Okay, I got 2 incoming. Last crash on their way in.
With an amputated hand.
He's critical.
One first show me to the chest. BZ's crashing.
Let's go!
With intubator,
You need to move faster.
we should start compressions.
We can't wait.
He's gonna code 3, 2, 1. Checking for pulse. Anybody have a pulse?
You just saved this woman's life. How does that feel?
Amazing.
I mean, Grey's Anatomy, anyone? I mean, 100.
I'm telling you, that looks great.
Yeah, Pulse on Netflix.
This is Woman's Work with Nicole Khalil.
I wish you health, physical, mental, emotional, financial, social, and most definitely spiritual.
Redefining what it means to be doing woman's work.
I would rather have the temporary pain of discomfort than the avoidable pain of regret.
But hear me when I say this. Believe in something. Believe in yourself. That, more than anything, is absolutely woman's work.
This is Woman's Work from Believe. Follow and listen on your favorite platform.
I've been reading so much about this next one. It's called Dying for Sex. The word dying, as emphasized. It's a story of a woman diagnosed with metastatic breast cancer. She abandons her husband of 15 years and begins to fully explore her sexuality.
Wow.
Listen to the cast. Michelle Williams, Jenny Slate, Rob Delaney, Sissy Spacek. Starting April 4th on Hulu.
Seriously, you never had an orgasm? No. No, like I would get close. Mm-hmm. Like, you know when it feels like a little sneeze? Like, I'm not sure.
No?
No, I haven't felt that. I'd like to try that. Yeah.
My cancer's back. I'm too young. I haven't done anything with my life.
I know it's cheesy, but everybody has a bucket list.
I've never even had an orgasm with another person.
Good. We have something for your list. Orgasm with another person.
I joined a dating app.
You're immunocompromised. You can't just sleep with strangers.
This is about how I feel, and I want to feel things. Would you take a picture of me slapping my own butt?
Butthole or no butthole?
A hint of butthole.
Oh, be yourself, actually. I didn't know I was capable of loving someone this much.
Look at how many pictures of penises I'm getting. How did he get so hard in the middle of a forest?
It's like a sunflower bending toward the sun itself.
Is this a chick flick, I'm assuming?
Well, maybe.
The title.
Dying for Sex.
Yeah.
Dying for Sex. But what a cast.
Everybody wants to have the next Yellowstone. That is a theme right now. You're seeing these Westerns pop up
everywhere.
This one actually looks pretty good. It's called Ransom Canyon, where love, loss, and loyalty collide beneath the crimson mesas of Texas hill country. This is Josh Duhamel, who of course has his soap opera underneath him with All My Children. He knows how to play these type of roles. And Minka Kelly.
Oh, interesting.
A romance-fueled family drama and contemporary Western saga starts the intersecting lives and loves of three ranching families set against the sweeping tundras and the rolling rivers of Texas hill country. Ransom Canyon, April 17th on Netflix. Take a look.
That's how you do it.
What really happened that night? Something like this? Tear this whole town apart.
These ranches are our legacy. You can't force me out, James.
I will find a way.
It is war. There's this moment where you turned and you looked at me. And I felt it. It's not too late for us.
really like that. That's Leon Bridges, that song, Texas Sun. Texas
That whole
Sun.
thing seems like, like you said, like Taylor Sheridan, who's inspiring all of these Western culture stories.
That one looks good. It's called Ransom Canyon.
Barnes, I mentioned this in Celebrity Sleaze about a month ago. It's called Bad Influence, the dark side of kidfluencing. Yeah, a revealing look into YouTube star Piper Rockwell's world, her relationship with her manager mother, Tiffany Smith, and the untold stories of past collaborators who were part of her content creating team. Again, Bad Influence, the dark side of kidfluencing, starting April 9th on Netflix.
This one looks good.
Piper Raquel is an incredibly popular child influencer.
This young lady's amassed more than 10 million followers on YouTube.
Piper's mother, Tiffany Smith, is the momager.
She took these kids to massive viral fame. It seemed so innocent, but it wasn't innocent at all.
Tiffany finds people who want to be famous. She takes advantage of them. Things can get very muddy when kids are making an obscene amount of money.
At her peak, Piper's earning between $300,000 and $500,000 a month.
Young girls have very large numbers of adult men as followers.
Tiffany would direct us to pose certain ways, hugging a certain way in a clip.
Closer, 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 closer.
She would be like, over and over, sex sells, make it sexy. It doesn't matter what happened to us, as long as they got it on camera. I remember being so scared.
That one looks intense.
Every time I hear the word momager, I know it's going to be brutal.
All right, there's our official streaming tips for April. Stream on. This is The Morning X, and this is 99X.
Bravo TV star Lala Kent holds nothing back.
There's been so many times where I'm like, I apologize that I said that, but that wasn't meant for you to hear.
Feel you there.
How fun would it be to bring in some Bravo celebrities and make our own bracket?
Iconic.
All right, I'll take Dorinda, you take Sonia.
Sonia is who I wish I could be.
You and me both. I cannot be someone in the program. What's PTO?
Pay time off. See? You've never had a real job.
Give them Lala.
It is nothing but honesty.
You guys know.
Follow and listen on your favorite platform.